Cool. All right, we're here with head coach Dave Brown with Maysville boys basketball, going into the Sweet 16, and won your second straight district title, beat Indian Valley 54-44. Coach, first, just talk to me about, I guess, the blood, sweat, and tears that went into getting back to the regional this year. You did it
Yeah,
last year, and now you're back.
yeah, I mean, there's no greater feeling than winning a district title. Doing that at Indian Valley last year was extremely special. We had a great group. You played all juniors and seniors last year, and lost four seniors. Uh, really good players. Hayden Jarrett, Cole Roberts, Connor Larimer, and Kai Ryan were all special. And I think, a lot of people expected us to do that last year. And then after, replacing those guys, we set that as our goal again this year. That was our North Star. We talked about winning a district title. Again, that was something we were going to work towards. And then, we started the year 5-3. And probably not a lot of people thought, the Maysville Panthers were going to win another district title, but the guys just, kept working relentlessly. We started 3 sophomores, played 4 or 5 sophomores, pretty significant minutes. So they've just grown a lot throughout the year, and obviously, we have great senior leadership again this year with with Alex Bobb, Wesley Armstead, Sammy Scott, and Cohen Fink. So it was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, and being able to win a district title in your backyard at Winland Gymnasium. A lot of our kids, when they're 4, 5, 6, 7 years old, dream of playing in a district final, and Winland Gymnasium. So it was just surreal almost. It's just winning a district title it's great. So I think it's a lot of, again, hard work to get to that point.
Yeah, you mentioned that early stretch at the beginning of the year. You were 5-3, and every team kind of goes through its patch of adversity during the course of a season, regardless of what. You could be undefeated, and there's probably still adversity faced. What were some of the challenges and the adversity that you and your team faced? Was it that early part of the year where you dropped a couple of games? Kind of talk me through that, and I guess during that time, did you think like we may not be that district championship team right now, but we have some work to do to get to that point?
Definitely. We were, again, we play 4 or 5 sophomores. So just learning to win basketball games again was something that we just, you have to have a little bit of adversity to learn from it and get better every single day. I think we've become a better team defensively. Being able to get stops in the half court is what you have to do to win at a district level, to win a district title, to win the MVL championship. You have to be able to guard and take care of the basketball. And those two things, we just struggled with a little bit at the beginning of the year. But again, we could have went, the guys, that's credit to our guys for continuing to work and continue to believe in our process, continuing to believe in our North Star. They just kept working every single day to get 1% better. And I think they knew we had a chance to be special again if we continue to do those things, and they bought into that. So it's just all credit to them, all credit to our senior leadership for pushing those guys every single day to be their best. So.
Now, one of the guiding lights on your way to this North Star has been Alex Bobb, and I know he's been the talk of Southtown for the last couple of years, and he's broken individual records. He's the all-time scoring leader. He's done so many great things, but obviously he's contributed to the great success of your team the last couple of years. But when did you realize that you can kind of just give him the green light to just fire away from wherever? Because I covered that game against Tri-Valley, that second one. He's pulling up from 6 feet beyond the 3-point line. When did you realize it was kind of like, what, whenever Alex has the ball, if he's feeling it, I'm okay with wherever he shoots the ball from?
I felt that way since he's been in 5th or 6th grade, honestly. He's been a 4-year starter for us. We begged him to shoot it as a freshman. He he passed a lot he probably shot it 5 or 6 times a game. Yeah, I wish he would have shot it a lot more because, again, he's probably the greatest shooter to ever come out of Maysville local schools. So when it goes up, I think it's going in. So we encourage him to shoot the ball a lot, and you know, he has great teammates around him that find him, that set great screens for him, and he'll tell you that. He has broken all these records, but and I think if you talk to him, the most special thing to him is being that back-to-back district champs. So,
Right.
and when you have guys like that, that just makes it special. Just the individual stats, you don't hear them talk that much ever about that. It's just how we're going to win the next game, and he's obviously been a huge driving force to our team, and along with our other seniors that and our sophomores have stepped up, and we got some shooters coming down the line too. We just and that's just what we do. We get shots up every single day. We shoot 30, 40 minutes a day. I don't want to give too many of our secrets away, but it's
Right.
sweat equity. I mean, they get shots up, and if you do that, I mean, there's no secret to it. You become better. So that's just a credit to our guys. They continue to, follow the senior classes from behind them, and we've had great leaders that have continued to make our guys better, and they understand the process and what it takes to be successful. They understand, staying on top is a heck of a lot harder than getting on top. You got to, fight to do that every single day. We talk a lot about our culture. Again, we fight for our culture every single day, our core values. We discuss those every day. I mean, we book study weekly, so keeping our positive culture. And I think that's been, essential in getting that back-to-back district champs.
Well, the toughest challenge is always the next one, and so this Sweet 16 regional, Bishop Hartley, the number 3 in the state, 22-3 record on the year. I mean, talk me through, I guess, what the film says about what you have to do, as far as attacking their defense. How are you going to guard them? What players you got to look out for and always keep an eye on, as shooters and whatnot. And I guess for Maysville fans that are going to be at the game, like, kind of just talk through the schematics of what you've seen on the film.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're the number 3 team in the state of Ohio for a reason. They are very athletic. They're big. They rebound it well. So they pressure. They kind of play our style of basketball. Um, so I think the keys are we got to take care of the basketball. We can't turn it over. They're coming down and dunking it on us on the other end. And we gotta find a way to rebound the basketball. They got really quick guards, so we got to contain the basketball in the half court. So yeah, we're going to have our hands full, but they're a very good basketball team. But I tell our guys, so are we. We wouldn't be at this point if we weren't a good basketball team too. So it's just going to come down to taking care of the basketball and rebounding the basketball, and the name of the game, you got to make some shots. So we've shot it
Mm-hmm.
well. We shot it pretty well on Saturday. We shot it great in practice yesterday. The vibe of our team is we're not ready to be done yet, and so and I think our guys are going to fight like crazy. They're going to do everything they can, to give themselves a chance to get into the Elite Eight. We keep telling our guys, at the end of the season, we don't want anything left in the tank, and so kind of coaches and I, or Coach Cox and I, and the Magnus twins, we're emptying the tank, giving the guys everything they can. They're giving us everything they can, and that's what's been so special about this team is, this is week 21 of basketball. That's a blessing to be able to get to spend that much time with our seniors. That was our message Saturday night before the district final. Hey, you guys win this game, we get another week together. And I think this team has become extremely close. I didn't know if it was possible for a team to be as close as last year's team, but it's pretty close. Both teams are very close with each other. They enjoy each other's company. They enjoy competing with each other. We talk about a quote we talk about a lot is a true soldier fights not because he hates what's in front of him, but because he loves what's behind him. And I think our guys truly love each other. They love our staff as coaches, and our staff definitely, loves those guys. They're like, our kids. So again, that's the goal. We're going to fight for another game together. And if we're lucky enough to win and play in a regional final, we're going to fight it for another week together after that. So, just trying to, get as much time as possible with these guys because, more than winning district titles, more than winning an MVL is, the relationships you get to build with your team. And, it's just been special. It's not just been a 4-year process with our seniors. They've been with us since I've been here they're in 4th or 5th grade. We were taking them to Eastern Ohio. So, just like last year's senior class, you develop such a close bond with your team. And, it's just special to be able to, cut down nets with them and just spend time daily with them. So, again, we just want to keep fighting for more time together.
Well, hopefully that fight doesn't end until it results in a state championship, man. But I really appreciate you taking time out of your day, Coach Brown, to talk some basketball and highlight and preview this Sweet 16 game that you've got with Bishop Hartley. But best of luck this week, and let's keep the fight going, man. Appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for having me.